Test. No. So we're going to get started. It's a small enough room. I don't think we stand behind the microphone necessarily.
We're streaming.
Oh, we are streaming. I'm sorry. It's a large room. Stand behind the microphone. I'm Ty Handy. I'm president of Jefferson Community and Technical College, and I want to welcome you all here today for this momentous occasion. I'm glad to be here. This is special to me because for 5 years, 4.5 years anyways, I taught at IUS adjunct. Yerk DeFreen was the dean of the business school, and he could find nobody to fill certain roles, and so they settled and they settled and they settled, and finally they called me and they let me teach some statistics and some finance and some accounting. It's a great school with great caring faculty. I enjoyed the experience. So I'm pleased that we're able to come together today and really step up the relationship. We've had a good relationship over the years, but to be able to really cement this and help direct, give students greater choices is really going to be a positive thing for both Jefferson and for IUS. So we're excited about that. Just a little bit about our students. A lot of people don't realize that over half of our student body expresses when they enroll that they intend to transfer for a 4-year degree, right at 54%, the last data I saw. So when you're a 12,000 student school, that's quite a pool of students who are looking for the best fit for them. And then secondly, what makes me most proud about our transfer arrangement here, and I just had another sneak peek at this yesterday at a president's meeting I was at where we were looking at performance funding measures. And the nice thing was when we got to the quality measures and they started looking at that, our school shined. Our students who transfer to 4-year schools, we have the data for Kentucky universities, not for IUS. Our students who transfer to 4-year colleges have 4-year universities have a higher GPA in their junior year than students who started at those 4-year schools. So when students who started and made it, so we're comparing apples to apples, it's their rising juniors at say Western or U of L or UK, and our rising juniors who have transferred there. It's not a significant difference, but the nice thing is we know our students are just as prepared, and that's what's critical for us. And so we're really pleased with that. It's going to pay dividends, I think, in our performance funding model as we move forward. And then hopefully, as we hear from a couple of students today as well, you'll see that the transition hopefully is fairly smooth and seamless, and there's not this dramatic shock effect that some people are worried it might happen. So to be able to forge this relationship and to move ahead is wonderful. I'm pleased to work with Ray Wallace now, a president with a great sense of humor. I got to meet him earlier before today, sometime before, and look forward to working closely with you. And I'm glad you promoted Yurik into the chief academic officer. He was a good dean of business, and Ole Miss can occasionally produce somebody of value. Old Tide, right? Okay, so Ray, let me turn it over to you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. We promoted Yurik so that I could keep an eye on him. I needed him in the office next to me. And I'm not going to comment on the Ole Miss thing whatsoever. It's great to be here, everyone. It's a wee bit like church. We're all the sinners are at the back.
That's some of our people.
I was actually looking at some of mine. Yours seem nice. So, I have some prepared remarks, but I just want to say this. This is a big, big day for higher education in this area. As you said, Dr. Hanna, we've got a good relationship. We're about to have a great relationship. The students that transfer from your institution to our institution shine. And our goal here, obviously, is to get more of your absolutely wonderful students. And we will, as you pointed out, we will hear from two of these students. But I just want to give a few remarks here. We will get to the signing part pretty soon, but this is a big day. It's nice. It's nice indeed. I want to thank you for the warm reception. I'm extremely happy to be here at Jefferson Community and Technical College to ratify this agreement between our two institutions. We're pleased to introduce today the Crimson Advantage, an automatic transfer pathway for JCTC students who are completing their associate's degrees and wish to now complete their bachelor's degrees at IUS Southeast. The initial 11 degrees and concentrations offered under this new program, Crimson Advantage, include business, biology, chemistry, computer science, criminal justice, English, physics, and political science. And we are confident that we will add more seamless transfer programs as we develop this. But those first 11, that's a great start for our institutions. JCTC, as I've said, is a valued partner in higher education, helping produce thousands of highly trained graduates that remain in our community. And we call this our community too. And they work to support the local community, local economies. Since 2009, 697, almost 700 students from JCTC have continued their education at IUS Southeast, achieving their Indiana University degree with us. These are, as I've said before, some of the best students with the current group of students achieving a combined GPA 18% higher than our average grade point average among first-year freshmen and transfer students. 18% higher. You guys are great. You're doing a great job preparing. I see a number of students in the room today, yours and ours, and I'd like to address to you, the students, and others, specifically why IU Southeast is a smart choice. First and foremost is the Indiana University degree, a degree recognized and respected around the world. As a graduate of Indiana University, you will join the ranks of the third largest alumni network in the nation, more than 600,000 strong. Second, IU Southeast is the most affordable university in the region, offering in-state tuition to residents of 7 Kentucky counties. We are named a top 100 best school for your buck by Credit Sesame in 2015. In addition, the 2014-15 academic year, we awarded more than $18.2 million in grant aid and scholarships to our students. We have a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio. Not only do our students receive personal attention by our faculty, but all courses are taught by professors, assuring you all, listen, the best quality education in the region. You may have seen the billboard, where'd it go? Up there somewhere? We are close by. Our 180-acre campus is only 10 miles from downtown Louisville and accessible by TARC bus routes. Find it over there by your fabulous art gallery, by the way. Is art one of our areas?
Not yet.
Let's get working on that. With the new bridges, maybe some of you have heard there are bridges going up. Downtown and on the east side of Louisville, IU Southeast is a short drive no matter where you live. We boast 11 academic and administrative buildings, great athletic facilities, 5 beautiful lodges or residence halls. We're about to get approval for the next lodge. We have a children's center on campus for students who have families. We have 100 degree programs and concentrations, over 1,000 online courses, 140 student organizations, 8 fraternities and sororities, and we bring you at IU Southeast the resources that a big name university would have you focus on too. Our major employers, because let's face it, the goal here is to get great associate's degree students into bachelor's degree students and into employment or graduate school, or both. Our major employers hire our graduates. They include Humana, UPS, Atria Senior Living, Brown Forman, Samtec, Jefferson County Public Schools, New Albany, Floyd County School Systems. We have today brought a number of deans and staff to help answer any questions you might have following today's announcement. I'd like to recognize first our Vice Chancellors, one you've heard of already, Dr. Ulrich Dufresne. He is the Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Dana Wobble of Administrative Affairs. Betty Russo of Advancement. Also present today are IU Southeast Deans, Dr. Kelly Ryan from the School of Social Sciences. You may have seen last night on 2 TV stations, we had a social sciences teach-in, and we were surprised. We usually get a TV station, but we had 2 last night, so very good. Dr. Donna Bowles, the School of Nursing. Donna is still stuck in traffic. Make sure these bridges get built soon. Doyen Coca-Cola, right here from the School of Education. Thank you, Dean Coca-Cola. Dr. Elaine, and the Dean right there is going to have a international conference next month on our campus. So we're doing that, so when students come from here, you will be involved in that and other conferences. Elaine Hall, did Elaine make it? Elaine's probably with the Dean of Nursing. They probably stop for breakfast. But this is being taped. I don't want that tape going anywhere near IU Southeast. Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Angela Salas, way back here. Now, Ulrich and Angela worked, and the deans obviously worked very closely with all the faculty and the administrators here to make these programs, these seamless transfers, automatic transfers, work. And so you all deserve a big round of applause. So let me give you a representatives from our admissions, financial aid, and campus life offices. They've set up tables out in the hallway to provide you with more information. These are people in financial aid and admissions who never miss an opportunity to set up a table somewhere. So, enough from me. I am proud to now introduce to you 2 former JCTC students who are currently completing their degrees at IU Southeast. Leah Gooden is a senior in psychology, graduating May. Very good. You look nervous, don't you? You know all this. I believe I'm supposed to say chill. And her husband Cameron, who is a junior in the criminal justice program, graduating next year. Okay, why are you so slow? Why is she's smarter? No, look, she's smarter. They're going to tell you from their perspectives what it's like to transfer from JCTC and what they like about IU Southeast. I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody in this room for making this day come to reality. Thank you.
My name is Leah.
Oh, speak up. I can't hear you.
Coming to JCTC made the transition from high school to college very easy for me. I found a small class size that I liked, a learning environment that was great, and it made me confident enough as a student to want to pursue further education at a 4-year university. I did not want to be another face in a huge lecture hall. I wanted a similar learning environment while getting my bachelor's degree, and I found that at IUS. When transferring to IUS is very easy. I found amazing advisors in the social sciences department. Most of my classes transferred, but any that I had problems with, they worked with me to make it fit towards my degree and count in any way they could. At IUS, I have that learning environment. I know my professors by name. I am involved on campus. I'm getting that college experience that I've always wanted while getting my bachelor's of science in psychology.
I'm Cameron, as I enrolled straight into JCTC. And I stayed here for 3 semesters, and I don't know why I didn't stay for it. I guess I could have. I graduated with my associates. But while I was here at JCTC, I was able to knock out all my general education requirements, which I know a lot of people who do that, who come here and knock out their general ed classes first and then transfer to either U of L or IUS. So when I wanted to move on, I wanted to find somewhere relatively close. I was thinking U of L, but that didn't really satisfy my needs. I wanted the same small class size as JCTC had. And so that's when I did a little bit of digging, and I found that IUS was very suitable for that. So with the small class size and everything, you're able to get a lot of one-on-one attention with my professors. I know I did that here with JCTC too. They were great at one-on-one teaching and one-on-one helping students. Just like Leah said, when I transferred, all my classes transferred over to help me just focus now on my core classes, so to speak, for my major in criminal justice. And JCTC also encouraged me. They encouraged their students to move on to pursue that 4-year college, and that's what they did with me. So now since I've been at St. X, not at St. X, that's where I went to high school. Now since I moved on to IUS, I was able to get involved on campus as well. I'm in the fraternity Pi Kappa Alpha up there. She's in Sigma Kappa. She didn't mention that. I don't know why. But I'm also involved in a student alumni association up there, and I have bonds with all my teachers. Just by seeing them in the halls, or just by emailing them, or just even becoming friends with them around campus and stuff. And the advisors there are amazing. They've helped me out through everything. The advisors at JCTC were amazing as well. So if you want a really great college, a really great 4-year university, and you want the bang for your buck, I'm able to focus on my degree and able to keep my wallet somewhat fat. But IUS is definitely the place to be.
Before you sit down or what have you, we're all wondering, did you meet here? Did you meet at IUS? Tell us the story.
We were planning on going to U of L when we met for orientation, but we ended up coming to JCTC instead, and I went to IUS and I told us how great it was.
So you met pre-JCTC. Okay, we would all be asking each other.
She's the one that encouraged me to go to IUS. So I got to give all the credit to her.
Are we ready for the signing?
We are. Now, you all did get the in-state tuition. Tuition waiver.
So we'd like the two of you to come up and stand behind us, if you don't mind, while we sign. And then I have 2 board members here that I'd like to also invite to come forward. And so Kevin Wardell and Joanna Friels are both here, I think. So if they could come up, that'd be great. It'd just be good to have the photographs for all of us.
Yurick and Angela, would you join us up here, please?
Sure.
Don't shake your head and say no. Get up.
Yeah, I just want to stand. Just stay open now. Yeah, you here.
We're just following orders. Good. Other duties have to sign.
Come on, please. Come on, get closer.
Close, yeah.
So, it's 5 pages long. The attorneys did that, sorry. We're good.
Yurick, there's nothing you put in this that I have to pay you more money or anything?
It's for me, actually.
They want us to switch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wait, Todd, can I have my pen back? Okay, everyone.
Here we go.
You all are smiling.
We really do.
No, what's this? Great job.
Great, so we'll get to work right away, sending you students, okay? Good deal. Thank you all for coming.
Yes, indeed. Thank you all very much for coming out.